Are you aware that money responds like a well-trained animal and only obeys those who understand how to summon it with the correct vibration? When you master commanding it, it doesn't just come, but multiplies in surprising ways. There are hidden energies that decide how much money flows into your life and how much moves away, and even toiling intensely you may sense something hindering this energy. In 1925, Florence Scovel Shinn, a pioneering expert of spiritual science, discovered something revolutionary. Money doesn't react to need, but to authority. During the Great Depression, she taught everyday women to command their money, and many expanded their income in the midst of the worst economic crisis in history. The first principle is a command of divine multiplication. Florence taught that money is a form of aware energy that functions through specific laws. Money reacts to the vibration of authority far more than to that of need. When you engage with money as one who begs, you push away it. When you come to it as one who commands, you pull it. Money works like a well-trained soldier. If the commander hesitates, the soldier doesn't act, but when the order is definite and strong, money flows. In New York, Florence taught her students to exercise stronger direction. Each morning, standing before the mirror, they will hold themselves erect, inhale profoundly, and declare, "Divine money, I command you to increase in my life now. You stream toward me from all possible directions because I am a perfect channel of infinite abundance." The key was in the force beneath the command, which needed to ring out as an irrevocable decree. Another crucial element is mending the relationship with money. Florence said that money has emotional memory, and that our energy toward it makes impressions that decide whether it comes near or moves away. If for years you communicated with money through fear, resentment, or guilt, it's as if you've chased off an expected guest. Most people have been invoking money with the voice of scarcity and shame. Before commanding your money, Florence taught harmonizing with it. In silence, her students would say, "Dear money, release me from having seen you as my enemy. Today I recognize that you are divine energy seeking to express itself through me. I honor you, esteem you, and embrace you into my life." This exercise was profound vibrational reset that entirely transformed a person's vibration. Progressing in this direction, Florence developed the divine transformation of poverty beliefs. Beliefs about money are like hidden foundations that dictate how much your prosperity can grow. You can labor intensely, but if the roots are damaged, the tree will never bear abundant fruit. No one is born with poverty consciousness. We inherit them from family conversations and childhood stories. Phrases like "money is dirty" or "to earn money you must suffer" embed themselves in the mind as internal laws. The process began with silence, where Florence asked them to investigate. What belief about money have I inherited and still carry? Once discovered, they would say, "This belief is not mine. I give it back." My mind becomes clean and open to receive the divine truth about abundance. Then they would establish new beliefs such as, "I am a recipient of infinite abundance," or "money flows to me effortlessly." Beyond this, Florence taught the difference between desiring and demanding. Desire is born from lack. It's seeing what you want while feeling it's far away. Demand is born from the knowledge that something already is yours by divine right. To desire is to say, "I don't have," generating more experiences of not having. To demand is to proclaim, "It's mine and I receive it now," triggering invisible forces. In this context, another principle is to generate instead of competing. Florence repeated, "Never fight over money, create it." Competing implies scarcity. Creating indicates infinite abundance, knowing that you can produce new opportunities. When you compete, you focus on what others have. When you create, you link to the infinite source with singular new visions. Each person has a particular talent for creating wealth that, when expressed, not only produces income, but blesses others. Similarly, Florence taught the decree of absolute authority. It was an act of total sovereignty over one's own financial kingdom. The decree was, By my divine authority as an offspring of the Creator of all abundance, I decree that my financial reality shifts now. I command that all invisible forces operate to multiply my money perpetually. The key lies in knowing that the power to transform is already within you, and upon speaking it, the universe moves to obey. Additionally, Florence taught the divine design of your abundance. The universe needs specific guidance. It was about detailing how much, how, when, and for what you would receive. Her students committed a daily moment to answer. How much money do I want? From what sources? How do I want a sense when receiving it? The more details, the easier for the universe to manifest. The design must be crafted from a consciousness of shared abundance. With this in mind, the last step is to preserve prosperous consciousness. Activating abundance is the first part. Mastery lies in preserving it. Maintaining requires daily attention, sustaining the internal state that invokes it. This state is built from gratitude, certainty, and openness to receive. A key principle is to open each day with anticipatory gratitude, not only for what you already have, but for the abundance on its way. When you give thanks in advance, you give a universe a signal that you've already received. Another practice was to mentally honor all money seen circulating, stopping envy from tainting your vibration. It's worth noting that generous contributing was essential. It was about backing causes that expanded abundance in the world. Giving with joy was like planting in fertile ground. What you give returns multiplied. The crucial point is to feel that you join the universal flow. What you hold back out of fear stagnates. What you give with love multiplies. Another key was to shield your mind, avoiding environments loaded with scarcity, because your consciousness is the attractor of your experience. Florence closed with a powerful reminder. You are not a victim of economic circumstances. You are the designer of your financial reality. Money is your assistant and companion. Now reaffirm your commitment by saying, I decree that my prosperity increases perpetually in perfect harmony. I give with joy, receive with gratitude, and keep open the infinite flow of my wealth. If these words spoke to you, write in the comments, I decree, to cement your commitment. Share this video with someone who needs to recall they are the creator of their reality. Subscribe to the channel and activate the bell, because I will share more principles that can multiply your prosperity. Abundance doesn't come to those who pause, but to those who command.